which 10th planet black belt is most likely to argue with Eddie about his conspiracy theories? To our last segment, it's basically just to get to know your team, but instead of doing 10th planet Seattle specifically, I'm just going to kick it to 10th planet black belts, or if there's someone that's like another 10th planet member that you can think of that really fits the question, you can go with their name.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so first question. Who is most likely to eat something off the floor?
Sam Hardy.
And which 10th planet black belt would you most want on your side in a serious dance battle?
Oh, Gio Martinez, no doubt. No, yeah, hands down. A dance battle on my team, Gio.
Okay, so is Gio and Boogie like just it's straight up Gio, not even a thought to Boogie?
Oh, well, no, of course. I mean, look, to me, when I say it's the freaks, the freak brothers.
Yeah.
Gio and I got our black belts the same day. You know what I mean? And so I just like, he's just like my twin. We consider ourselves twins in jiu-jitsu, right? We were born the same day. And so anyway, I just go right to him.
Wait,
kind of
what? That's so cool. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
And which 10th planet black belt would make the best drag queen?
Scott Epstein.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, yeah, you think he's dressed up like that a few times before. Okay. Which 10th planet black belt is the biggest hippie?
Either Ben Eddie or me.
Wow. Ben Eddie is like officially my favorite person to watch now after this past weekend. He was just mind-blowingly every time they got into his guard.
He entered legend status in my mind this weekend. I seriously, like, I've always loved Ben, but like I became like a fan of Ben this weekend, and we got a lot closer this weekend too. He helped me with my weight cut. Like, Ben is the man. He's so cool.
I love that. And which 10th planet black belt is most likely to argue with Eddie about his conspiracy theories?
Look at that fluffy face. If you're enjoying this video, like and don't forget to subscribe.
Damn.
And it can also be, Joe Rogan, because I know they've argued about these.
I don't know if I am qualified to say. There might be a few. I think Eric Ramey or Scott Ross, I think they could give some good arguments. They are really, I mean, and you have to understand, I agree with Eddie on a lot of things, not on everything, but Scott and Ramey are both, Scott Ross and Eric Ramey are both critical thinkers. They really break things down. I like their minds, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying who's right or who's wrong. I'm just saying those guys probably give good arguments.
Interesting. I have not heard of them, so I'll look up their pages or something and see what type of stuff they put out, because critical thinkers are always interesting.
Super OG. Yeah.
I love that. And which 10th planet black belt is most fun for you to watch?
I mean, gosh, there's quite a few actually. I mean, but you got to understand, I'm pretty biased. I'm pretty partial. I just fucking love Gio. Gio Martinez, it freaks away. He's just the guy. I really think, I've had a lot of battles with him too, and I see his grit. I see his warrior spirit. He always just gets it, and I'm just a huge fan too of him. So
I love that. And last but not least, which 10th planet black belt is most likely to start a street fight and stab someone?
Oh gosh, dang. Oh man. Initially I also wanted to say Scott Epstein, but he's actually such a sweet guy, and he loves to hide it. He likes to pretend that he's not, but he's like one of the most tender dudes. But like, I think that there was a time in his life where he was probably the one. Maybe not now, probably at some point.
So that's your final answer?
I'm gonna say it. So he'd be most likely to be a drag queen, most likely to stab somebody.
That's hilarious. Well, thank you so much for playing this game. It's always fun to
Absolutely.
get a little lighthearted take
Yeah,
on
that's
some
good.
of these badass jujitsu players. And jujitsu fans, if you want to check him out at 10 Planet Seattle or your Instagram page or wherever, please do that. And if you have anything that you're working on that you want to let the fans off, the floor is yours.
I have a lot of really cool things I'm working on. I don't think I'm ready to tell everybody, but I'm hoping that this next year I have a lot of systems that I believe are completely novel. And one of them, actually, I will tell, is if you watch my enough matches in CJJ, I take very, very little damage. I've taken some for sure, but I have a system of how to not get hit. You know, if
Ooh.
you want to not get hit in combat jiu-jitsu, I can teach you how to do that. And it's a comprehensive system. It is huge. It actually will end up being a back escape, a bottom side control escape, a mount escape. It's huge. It's all encompassing. So if anyone's interested in that, if you don't want to get hit, and in fact, the other day I was rolling with a student and I pretend to start slapping him. I didn't, but I pretend. And he goes, I don't do CJJ. I go, but you do life. You know, people are going to try and hit you in life. So whether you want to do CJJ or not, you need to know how to not get hit, plain and simple. So something to think about.
I love that. That's very exciting news. And obviously, with jujitsu in general, but specifically combat jujitsu going on the rise, I think that is going to be some really top selling stuff. So, congratulations to you on that.
Thank you.
And congratulations on your big win this past
Thank you.
weekend. Thank you so much for the time. And hopefully, we'll get you on the show again sometime soon.
Thank you for having me. I had a blast.